Hey everyone, I'm out in the field behind my house this morning. I am out looking for a stick. Why, may you ask, am I looking for a stick? Well, I received a message from Spirit that I needed to make a talking stick. Exactly what is a talking stick? For those of you who don't know, I will read some information that I gathered because it's much easier for me to read the information than it is try and remember all of it, because I tend to forget things when I make these videos. So, it says, the talking stick has been used for centuries by many American Indian tribes as a means of just and impartial hearing. The talking stick was commonly used in council circles to designate who had the right to speak. The wind's blowing. Mourning dove, sorry. Mourning dove was coming at me. It turned before it got this way. The talking stick was commonly used in council circles to designate who had the right to speak. When matters of great concern came before the council, the leading elder would hold the talking stick and begin the discussion. When finished what he had to say, he would hold out the talking stick, and whoever finished to speak after him, or whoever wished to speak after him, would take it. In this manner, the stick was passed from one individual to another until all who wished to speak had done so. It says, whoever holds the talking stick has within his hands the sacred power of words. Only he can speak while he holds the stick. The other council members must remain silent. Too bad we don't all remember these things in today's society. This gave the person speaking the right to speak his mind and say what he needed to say without being ridiculed or without being told his beliefs or his words were wrong. It was a very respectful meeting or council being held when the stick was being held by that person. No one interrupted him, whatever, they didn't always necessarily agree with the views, but they allowed that person to express themselves without fear of being, like I said, ridiculed or told your beliefs aren't right or whatever, He wasn't interrupted, he was allowed to be heard. Whew, bugs. You can't see them, but... So I was given a message by Spirit that I need to come out and gather wood for the talking stick. So that's what I'm doing. But the grasses, you can tell they haven't been out here for a while and mowed the field. Because the grass, the sweet grass that was growing all around, is growing like crazy. I probably should actually gather some sweetgrass and make some sweetgrass braids to burn on my altar. I hear the peacocks also. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they're making noises. I'm going to be careful not to get in the nettle while I'm out here, because I don't have any jewelweed with me to rub on it. I see all kinds of raspberries, and you guys, doggone it, I forget that my camera is right there, so you've been staring at my hand. But anyway, I'm going to put you down while I hunt for the proper stick. and then I will be back and I will actually show you the making of my walking stick. I thought too maybe while I was out here I'll show you just some of the plants that I know I can identify. Like this right here, for those of you who aren't familiar, this is white yarrow. The leaves and the flowers make a good eye wash. Also it is good for stopping bleeding. I don't know if you make a tea with it. Ladies, it's good for that time of the month. Something else I see that I need to gather. These, what look like daisies, are actually, I believe, chamomile. So I'm going to gather these while I'm out here and transplant them to my my herb bed before they get destroyed. Also, here is another plant that is called teasel, which is these green bumpy leaves right here. Teasel is good tincture, well, you have to have the root, but is a good tincture for Lyme disease. So you should look that up. I don't know a lot about, I'm still learning about these, but these are just the ones that I do know. And there's plantain, which grows pretty much everywhere. Plantain and teasel you'll find grow a lot everywhere. Plantain is good to make a poultice for bug bites and spider bites, you know, those kind of things. Let's see if I can find any other stuff. Of course, you see the clover, all them little flowers down there, that's the clover. This wheatgrass. Of course, this is the plantain. These here are the, I'm not sure if they're the wild oats or the wheatgrass. Anyway, I'm going to continue on my hunt for my stick, so I'll be back. Well, I didn't find a stick, but my walk in the fields was not a total loss because I did gather the chamomile and this little bitty one right here. This is a garlic chive. So I've got that to plant. I need to go back up and get a bag or a bucket so I can gather some clover flowers for making teas. And just a word, you know, if you're still unfamiliar with the plant and not sure what it is, don't pick it, because nature does make look-alike plants and some of them are very toxic, very poisonous. So I never ever pick anything that I do not know about. So that is my word of advice to you. Don't pick anything that you don't know about. I see honeysuckle over there, someone who, like I said, go gather, or go get me my gathering basket so that I can come back and pick the clover and the honeysuckle. I love making honeysuckle jelly and honeysuckle tea. So, but like I said, I didn't find the stick, but that just means that today Spirit didn't guide me to the stick it wanted me to use. But I will find the right stick. And when I do find the right stick for making the talking stick, I will show you that video. So, thank you for walking with me today, and I will see you again soon.